everybody, it's Ramona. I'm coming to you with 3 project shares from Alina Crafts AlinaCutle on Aliexpress. And these will be my final 3 Easter projects. I've had so much fun creating these. So let's get started. Let's get started with this one right here. Okay, move those out of the way. And I'm going to try to keep track of which dies I used with which project. So first off, to start with the base of the card, I used this set of dies right here. You get 11 dies in this set, and it is called the 11-piece frame die. Okay, so if you need to look that up, that's what it is. I will put the descriptions down in the description box of the links that you can click on to get over to her shop. And yeah, so that's your base. And I used 3 different bases. Now I used the large and the second to the smallest one. I used the large one twice. I cut it because I wanted to make the card a little bit bigger. So the first one I cut down the middle and I just pulled out. And then the second one I used this large frame here, the same frame, and did the outside hot pink. And then the third one here for the center. I used this die right here for the sentiment. And I actually ordered this off of her site. She did not send this one to me, so I will go ahead and look that up. I don't have a description on that one. So yeah, I'll look that up. And then on the center, I used the Easter blessings, and I cut it right here so that it would fit inside this die here. So it says Easter blessings to you, but I just used Easter blessings. And this is called the Happy Easter Wish stamp set. Okay, and then I used my favorite dies in the world, which are all of these leaf dies. I absolutely love the leaf dies, guys. They are so pretty back behind flowers. I added some bling to both of the eggs, all the way down on this egg here. So I used 2 eggs. This is the Cottontail collection from Bo Bunny. So that's the first card. Then, let's see, the center one here, this tag, I just made that today. So I used, once again, I used the leaf dies here for back behind the roses. I purchased the roses from Aliexpress, did a bow, made a bow here, put a pearl in the center. This is actually I can't remember what these are called now. My mind's going to a blank. But they're to make head pins with. That's what that is. And then I put a little bling in the center. I blinged this out some more. I went ahead and glued these little rhinestones here that I got from Joann's. I used this large die here. And again, I wanted it a little bit bigger, so I cut it out 2 times, cut the gold foil one here in half, and backed it up against this yellow one right here. And then, of course, I used the Happy Easter die. I love this die here. Now, it was a little large, so I cut off the R right here, and then I kind of twisted it a little bit so that it would kind of fit the shape of the die here. Okay, so that's number 2. And then number 3, we have here, I like how this turned out, guys. I used, let's see, this die here for the back portion here. I made it a little larger than the die is. I wanted it to come farther down on the card, so I made it a little larger. So you just do that by hanging this edge off the side of your cutting machine, and it will cut a larger piece. The second piece that I layered was this one right here, and that was the large one here. And then the third one that I layered is this gold foil one here. And I used this right here. Again, I'll put all the links down below. And I'm trying to see if that's it on the dies. Yes, that's all on the dies. So I used 1, 2, 3. I used four dies, 3 dies on that one. Is that right? 3. Yeah, 3 dies on that one. Yeah, because I didn't put any flowers. No, I take it back. I used the Easter blessings again. So once again, I used this. I used this curvy die, which is different than the first one that I showed you. It's more of a banner wave die. And then again, I used the Easter blessings in the center because it fits so well on the inside. So yeah, so I used 5 products from her store on just that one card there. So that's that right there. So anyway, guys, I hope that you're enjoying the Easter Bunny series that I've done. Oh yeah, I did go ahead and use part of the Bow Bunny paper here. It's a little fence. And I did go ahead and use that. And then there's bling from Joann Fabrics here, some tulle, and that same bling from Joann Fabrics that I went ahead. This is really a cool piece of bling. I wish they would sell a whole package like this because it kind of morphs into whatever color you put it behind. So it looks pink here, but it's actually clear. I had to go back and check that a while ago. I was like, now where did I find the pink one? Because I loved it so much, but it's actually clear. So it's kind of cool because it kind of morphs into, you know, whatever you have going there. But I will go ahead and put all the links to the projects down below in the description box. You can hop on over to Alina's store. I do have some information for you. And I may just go ahead and put this in a separate video, but because I know most people don't watch an entire video. But when you go looking for Alina's stuff in her store right now, I noticed and I sent it to her the other day. She did not realize this was happening. It is happening with KS Crafts as well. All of these new companies right now are starting to come in with 0 positive feedback. Hence, new store, and in their description, they will put their store name, and then if you start reading down below, it'll say either AlinaCutle or Alina Crafts or KS Crafts in the description box, and all that's doing is taking away from Alina's business. You know, these companies are putting her name in there so that when you type her name in the description box to search for items of hers, you can barely find her items anymore because everybody else is flooding in with, you know, all of these brand new companies, and they're getting hits. Of course, they're getting hits on their products, and their products are cheaper, and I will tell you why. There are companies out there right now that are duplicating dies from Alina, which means Alina is paying for those designs and dies, okay? She's paying to have those designs produced for her stores. And now there are stores out there that are going in, taking pictures of her product, sending it to the factory and saying, here you go, make me these dies. And that's basically stealing from her store. So if you wonder why her prices are a little bit higher, it's because she is paying to have those designs made. And everybody else is basically kind of stealing from her unless they have paid the designer of the dies, okay? So you will, on like KS Crafts and Alina's store, you'll see a lot of the same things. That's because both of them go in and they pay the person that designs the dies for use of their dies and to make those dies. And you'll notice on a lot of the dies, if you see duplicates on them, a lot of them aren't cutting as well. Like if they have them on their website, you can tell that like there's certain like holes on the edges of some of the dies and items okay? And then if you look at their website, you'll notice that those holes aren't there. And that's just because when they take that picture and they send it to production, to the factory, the pictures aren't exactly clear, right? Because it's not the original design. So I did want to bring that up, and Alina's on the up and up when it comes to paying for her own designs. As far as she knows, whenever she makes a design, it is not a copy. Now, you know, sometimes if she has a new designer coming in, they may say that it's an original design, and as soon as she finds out if it is not an original design, she will yank that from the factory as soon as she finds out. So again, it's a loss for her, and it's a shame that that's happening, but I just wanted you guys to know that please look for her name literally when you search in this description box or the search tool. When you search AlinaCutle or whatever, you will see her name at the beginning of the description if it is actually her design. So just be careful of that. I don't want you guys like wasting your money on some companies out there that are duplicating her designs, and you're not going to get the quality on the die. The back of them sometimes do not have the holes. You know how we have some of them that have the holes. I don't have any particular ones right now. But you know how you have holes in the die that you can actually take your little poker tool, and after you cut the die, you can poke it out. A lot of the designs that are copied don't have that. Okay, so yeah, it's just a little information. I thought that I'd pass that on to you. I have KS Crafts looking into who is actually using his name. And what the companies are doing is they're going after well-known and like large-sized companies that have a lot of sales behind their back. Okay, so they know that, you know, when you search for their items, their store is going to come up. I hope all that makes sense. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great afternoon. I will go ahead and put this video together and go ahead and link everything down below so you guys can find the products online. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.